Just what are your thoughts leaving the spring?
Wait, can you repeat that first part again?
Now that you've had 15 more practices with the linebackers, just what are your thoughts on that group, leaving the spring?
I couldn't hear the last part.
Linebackers.
Uh-huh.
What are your thoughts on them?
Oh, the linebacker, with my complete thought on them?
Yeah.
I tell you, we need 15 more sessions with them, but we saw some marked improvement. I tell you, we're fortunate to have Coach Summerall in the room with those guys, coaching them up, and just his attention to detail, his energy, and he's brought a lot to that group. And you can visibly see Bean Dukes got better. I like his tempo, I like his attention to detail, and his communication skills has really improved. And so I think as a group, the linebackers has really gotten better. We're young in that position. We'll get a lot of good play out of Josh Clark, number 32, man. He's aggressive, he's long, he can run, and we got to keep improving his football IQ. But I think our linebackers have really gotten a lot better. And I think they've gotten a lot more knowledge of the defense. Year one, a lot of times they quite don't understand what their job is, but year two, you can hear them communicating. And I always tell them this, a great defense is a noisy defense. And you can listen out there today, you hear the communication, they were communicating, and the linebackers are the ones that really have to set the table for the defense. So after these 15 sessions, I feel a lot better about the linebacker play.
Coach, after your second scrimmage, you talked about a lack of confidence. Since then, have you seen the confidence build some on your side of the ball?
Certainly. And today, guys play with energy, and when you hear them communicating, and we tell them all the time, communication breeds confidence. And if a guy doesn't communicate, he's not quite sure what he's supposed to be communicating, what he's supposed to be calling. And when guys out there communicate, Chuck, it creates a lot of confidence on the field. So I think our confidence level went up a ton. The communication went up a ton. And a lot of that is credit to the assistant coaches for doing a good job of meeting with them in the classroom and going out on the field and coaching them. And I think at this day and age, you better coach up confidence and communication more than you coach up scheme.
How do you feel about C.J. Moore and his leadership role going into the season?
You can't have enough kids on your roster that has the makeup, like a C.J. Moore, high character kid, yes or no sir kid. He cares about, other people on the roster. That kid is not a selfish young man, very unselfish. You ask him to play any position. He'll try his best to do it. Doesn't say 4 or 5 words. Come in and study tape a lot, and he goes out and plays hard. He just embodies what you want in a football player. He embodies the type of person that you want in your program. So it was very easy selection when you're talking about who you want to represent the Chucky Mullins Award. That kid, phenomenal young man. He's the type of young man that you'll give your wallet to, and he'll take care of it. So I can't say enough about a young man like him that's in the locker room with us and providing such leadership both on and off the field. Some guys will do it on the field, some will do it off the field. That young man is guilty of doing it in both places, on and off the field.